I'm really, really sorry for all the noise going on. I live in an apartment and the air conditioning's on because I'm in Alabama and it's super hot. And I also have the world's loudest stomping neighbors up there.
Huh? What's this? Whoa. Now that's awesome.
Hey guys, it's AG Lucky 13 Studios here with a brand new video for you. And today I am so excited because I'm doing something a little bit different than what I am used to doing on this channel. I am getting ready to move. If you follow me on AGIG, you already know that I am moving from one state to another. And that means I have to take my whole collection, put it into boxes, and transport it from one location to the next. This is going to be a two-part video. Part one is going to be all about traveling with your American Girl dolls in your suitcase. How to do that, what to dress them in, what to bring, etc. The second part is going to be a vlog detailing how I packed up all my collection and transferred it from one location to the next. And I'm really excited for this video, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so as I mentioned, I will be flying for the first time with dolls in my carry-on. And I'm actually going to be flying with not one, but two dolls in my carry-on. And I'm hoping that everything will go smoothly. I've never tried to fly with dolls in my carry-on before, so I'm a little curious to see how security is going to go. I'll let y'all know in the second part of this video when that happens and how that goes. But in the meantime, I thought we would go ahead and just talk about how I am preparing my dolls to be stuck in my carry-on suitcase and ready to fly. Here are the two dolls that I am bringing with me to my trip. Bailey, of course, is my comfort doll, duh. And Millie. Y'all haven't met Millie on AGTube yet. I have introduced her on AGIG, but they're both dressed in their airport outfits and ready to go. And this is what Millie looked like before I changed her into her airport outfit. As you can see, this outfit that she was wearing before is maybe not the best choice for her to be wearing while she is traveling in a suitcase, especially while she could be flying, thrown around on a conveyor belt. After you listen to the tips I'm about to give you, you will see why. Although it's adorable, she looks great, this is better off to be changed into when we arrive at our location. So let's start looking first at Bailey's outfit. Here's a quick little overview. And Bailey's outfit, I love it. It's so cute and colorful, so very Bailey. And not only is it cute, but it's also going to protect her during our flight, which is great. And that's basically the biggest idea that you need in mind when you are dressing your dolls to go in a suitcase or to travel with them. Even if you're just taking them in a bag or a backpack, keep this in mind. If you are putting other things in that suitcase besides your dolls, you need to protect their vinyl and their hair from getting damaged in transit. So that's what I have done. Bailey's outfit, as you can see, she is dressed from head to toe and she has basically no vinyl showing except for her face. We've got a jacket on that covers her from the top of the shoulder to the top of the hand. Her shirt comes down. It is not a crop top, so it's not exposing any of her body for potential dye transfer or puncturing or anything like that. Her pants come all the way down to the ankle. The socks even keep the pants in place. And her shoes cover the rest of her from her ankle to her foot. So let's go over these pieces and talk about why I chose them for travel. So this is Bailey's outfit. We have Joss's Meat jacket. It's got sleeves that cover from the top of the shoulder to the top of the hand, just like I said. So her whole arm is covered. It's also a tighter fitting material, so it'll kind of keep her arm in place whenever we're traveling. So if she gets bumped around a little bit, she's not going to go all floppy and risk just stretching out the elastic string in her joints or getting scratched or anything left over in the suitcase. We want to protect you from anything in the suitcase or outside of the suitcase, including transit from an overhead to the floor, rolling at an angle, rolling like this, thrown on a conveyor belt. Someone grabs your suitcase thinking it's theirs. They just chuck it because they don't care. It's not theirs. We want to make sure they're covered. So she's got her little jacket. And underneath we have a tank top. This is Courtney's meat tank top because it is nice and tight and it comes down lower, so she's all covered there. Then we have the Our Generation jeggings that I've tested to make sure they will not dye transfer onto her legs, because again, they're tight, so they kind of keep her legs in place so they don't go floppy depending on how she's moving. The socks keep the jeans in place so they're not going to roll up. And then her shoes have Velcro high up on the ankle. They're sturdy on the bottom. They have a top and they have a back. That's a big thing with the shoes. We want to make sure that the shoes have a top and a back to keep them safe. And that is why I chose this outfit. Now let's look at Millie's outfit, because I kind of did a very similar theming. So here is Millie. Millie has on a very similar outfit, like I said. As you can see, she is covered also from the top of the shoulders to the bottom of the hand with this sweater. She's wearing overalls that cover her from the shoulders to the ankle. And then she also has protective footwear that is good and sturdy and not going to fall off the doll's foot. And it comes up a little bit higher on the ankle, so we know it's not going to just slip and fall off. So let's go over her pieces as well for more outfit ideas. This is Kit's meat sweater. We can also button this if we want more protection. She is wearing the shirt with the little pink bows on it. This is from the American Girl Love Shack Fancy collaboration. And then this overall set is from an Old Our Generation outfit. And the shoes are from the American Girl Today line, and they're from the Artist outfit. And again, I just chose this outfit strictly for the protection. The sweater is tight on her arms so that they kind of keeps them in place. The overalls are very tight on her legs, so they keep her from kind of flopping around. Her vinyl is protected from anything scratching. Nothing's going to transfer onto her skin. And the shoes, they come up high enough on the ankle, they're not going to accidentally fall off, even if I take her in and out of the suitcase. So to sum it all up, protect the arms, protect the legs. I recommend tighter items so that keeps their limbs in place in transit. Higher shoes, sturdy shoes with a toe and a back. Now that we've talked about items that I do recommend bringing with your doll when they're in transit, let's talk about items that I don't recommend bringing on your doll when they're in transit. So let's start with shoes, because there's a ton of great doll shoes out there. They're so cute, but not all of them are appropriate for traveling with your doll in a suitcase, especially if you're going to be taking them in and out of the bag. So let's go over a few items that I don't recommend. So first of all, I do not recommend bringing any sort of shoe like this. And here's another one. And what's wrong with these shoes is they are little slides, and they just have a flimsy rubber band that gets stretched out after time and slides up and down the doll's ankle. You are going to lose a shoe this way. Don't bring any of the shoes like this for traveling in the bag. You're going to lose them in your suitcase, or they're going to fall off when you take them in and out of your suitcase. Just don't bring those. Same here. This one has no back at all. Doesn't even have a little rubber band to hold it on. Leave the Birkenstocks. This is a similar story. It does have a top and it does have a back, but it only has a little piece of elastic here to go around the leg to keep it held on. So if the shoe shifts and falls off, you're relying on a little rubber band to keep it held on the doll's foot. And I don't trust that. Same with Joss's meat sandals or any other sandal that looks like this. If it gets bumped and knocked off, this is going off your doll's foot. These are better. These little shoes, like the Biddy shoes or the new pink slip-on sneakers that came with the Love Shack Fancy outfit. I do have that, but I'm not going to dig it out of my shoe drawer. These are better because they do have a nice sturdy bottom, a top, and a back. You'll see though that they come up pretty low on the doll's ankle, so that's still kind of at risk for the doll to lose their shoes if they get bumped or if you're taking them in and out of that suitcase. Here are some other good options for shoes. This one comes up a little bit higher on the ankle. This one's lace and comes up a little bit higher on the ankle. Boots are always a good option because they come up super high on the leg and have a secure piece of Velcro there or a zipper to keep them held on. And then combat boots. They're nice and tight on the ankle. They come up high, they lace, have a top and a back. Do be careful if you decide to use this particular pair from the American Girl Today stuff though, because I've noticed that the black will come off and scuff the doll's vinyl. It's really, really easy to lose a doll's shoe and not even realize you even lost it. So choose carefully. If you really want to bring your adorable little shoe like this, remember you can always put it in a bag and the doll can put it on later when you get to your destination. Other things that I do not recommend putting on your doll during transit, but I do recommend putting into a bag to put on them later when you reach your destination. Hats. They're cute. They won't stay on the doll's head. If you're taking them in and out, you risk the doll's hat falling off, then you lost the hat. But that's a great item to put into the bag for later. Hair clips like this, barrettes, claw clips that are not going to stay in the doll's hair if they move around and bounce. Great for the bag, not so great for the doll's hair. Will fall out, will mess up the doll's hairstyle, or could even break the clip. Cute little headbands like this. They're gonna slide off. They're gonna fall on the ground. You'll lose them. Just put them in here and put it on your doll later. Doll glasses. I love them too. They're so cute, but you risk in breaking them when you're putting them on your doll's face for transit. Put them in the doll glasses case or whatever you have to protect them. Put them in the bag. They'll be good when they get back. Other small accessories like bags. They're cute. Put them in another container to be brought so that they don't lose it by falling off of their arm. Same goes for other accessories, especially items that you might want for a photo shoot or a meet and greet item. Jewelry. Anything like a watch, a ring, earrings, a necklace, anything like that that is on the doll's body that could get caught on something in your suitcase and break it, or it could fall off. Put it in a little plastic baggie and put it in your bag that you're using to hold all their items. Basically anything that doesn't cling to the doll's body somehow with some sort of security measure or fastener. I would just put it in the bag and bring it later. Now let's talk hair. Okay, so here is Bailey and Millie again. As you can see, they have long, beautiful blonde hair, but we want to keep it that way. We don't want it to get tangled and matted in the suitcase. We don't want anything to risk getting in it. We don't want to risk it getting caught on something, goodness gracious. So take your doll's hair, brush it out, and put it into a style like this. I like braids because it keeps all the individual little pieces from falling out. But anything like low ponytails, bubble braids, French braids, Dutch braids, ponytails even. Anything that keeps the doll's hair secure so it's not getting everywhere and it's not getting tangled is good. I don't recommend a bun. Buns tend to fall out and get messy and then you gotta fix it when you get to your destination anyway. You're one step ahead if you have the hair secure. This is Millie's hairstyle. She has a braid at the back of her neck because her hair is a little bit thicker than Bailey's is. And as you can see, it's nice and secure. All the pieces are here. It's tied back so nothing's in nothing's in her face. Her bangs are fine. If you're really worried about that, you can secure them with something like a headband or a ribbon tied at the back. It will shift in transit though, so I just choose to fix it later. All right, last thing guys, this is my carry-on and I'm gonna show you exactly what I plan on doing. I have all my clothes in the middle here, so I'm gonna put one doll lined up here, one doll lined up here, and I'm gonna wrap both of them with towels or some kind of pillowcase or whatever I can find to protect their faces during transit as well. And that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video all about how to travel with your American Girl dolls in a suitcase. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, leave a sweet comment below, and hit the subscribe button to join the Lucky 13 Studios family. Also, be sure to check out my AGIG at AG Lucky 13 Studios. Link is always in the description of my videos as well as on my profile. Be sure to check it out because there's all kinds of behind the scenes information there. I do a lot of polls about my Worthington series, about videos in general. You get to hear a bit more about my life, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see y'all again real soon. Bye now.